Hello friends, my name is Rakesh and welcome to TechnoGeek. So today I'll be demonstrating you how to create user accounts, differentiate between user accounts and view and modify user accounts. For those who don't know already that what's user account, that's great. But for those who don't know what's user account, let me explain you in my virtual machine. So let me get into it. Okay, so as you can see here, I have Windows 7 installed on my virtual machine. For those who don't know what virtual machine is, you can just watch my previous videos. However, so our topic of discussion is user account and its applications. So as you can see here, it's a bare PC, and if you have a computer in your home or in your office and several people use your computer, you don't want your PC to be shared, but still you have to. So in that case, you might want to try this feature called user account settings. Like suppose that I can create multiple accounts in the same PC, and so that my files will be secure. I can't. I can restrict my files to be accessed by different user. So what I need to do is so here I have a book in front of me, so I can just read out a simple uh, para related to user accounts. So here we go. Several people can work in a single computer by creating their own user accounts, and each user account has unique settings and preferences. Each user account can be configured to set their own desktop background, screensavers, themes, and etc. So you can create different types of user accounts on a computer. Windows 7 allows you to change, create, and delete user accounts as well. However, so let's get started practically. So click on Start and go to Control Panel, and here you can find on the top right side of your computer user accounts and family safety. Just click on that. Okay, so add or remove user account. So you'll be clearly able to see this option over here. So just click on that. Okay, so here we go. So we can see a box in here, and there is a account. Whatever accounts we have on this PC, it will be shown here. Okay, so I have two accounts. This is an inbuilt account, guest account, and administrator account is also pretty much inbuilt, and guest account is always in a off state, so you can just click on that and click on turn on. So what is this guest account, what is this administrator account, and there is another account available which is known as standard account. What is the standard account? So till now we come to know that there are three types of account. One is administrator account, one is standard account, and another is guest account. Okay, so what does this administrator account do, and what is this administrator account means is administrator is the owner of the PC, so he can do pretty much everything on his own PC. So if you own this PC, you might want to be the administrator. So just a minute, just give me a minute. Okay, so this is an administrator account, so I want to create the password for this administrator. You will be able to see these two accounts in your, as soon as you get into this page called add or remove user accounts, you'll be able to see this two accounts here, and you can just activate guest account and administrator account. And if you want to create an account, just click on create an account and just type your name. Rocky Standard, and if you click on administrator, this account will be administrator account. If you click on standard account, it will be a standard account. So I just want to create a standard account, so I'll be just checking this box, this circle over here, and just click on this create account. So here we go, we have created a Rocky standard user account. So if you want to assign a password for this account, just double click on that and create a password. So I'll be assigning a password for this. Confirm password, give a password hint. Okay, so create password. Okay, being an administrator, you can create, delete as many as user accounts you want. So I'm going to create another standard account, standard, and check this, click create. Okay, so I have these many options. One more point, friends, you cannot assign password for guest because there is no restrictions for guest, and guests do not have permission to access files of the standard user accounts and administrator account. However, why this guest account is being enabled now, I just enabled it, and you can just click on turn off and it will be turned off, so it will be disabled. So as soon as you click on enable, what this account is useful is, like, you have someone who just want to use or browse internet, so he can just log into this guest user account and just browse internet and just shut down, log off from the computer. He will not be having any access to standard account files and Rocky files, administrative files. Okay, so I will be telling you now what is the difference between administrator account and standard account, and after that I'll be showing you how to log off and log in various different accounts. Okay, so what is this administrator account? As I told you before, that he is the owner and he can pretty much do everything. He can install programs, he can delete programs, he can delete files, he can delete account, he can create account as many as account he wants. So, but standard account, what is the difference between the standard accounts? This, I have two standard accounts on my PC right now. So what is the difference between these standard accounts? Standard accounts, however, are pretty much equivalent to administrator account, but the only difference is a single standard account holder will not be able to do certain things which will affect other users. Like Rocky standard will not be able to do things on this computer or do changes on this computer which will affect Rocky standard 2 or guest. You got my point, right? So, and also he will not be able to install or uninstall the programs which has been installed by administrator. So this is the main difference between standard and administrator. And guest, however, does not possess any power. He just serve the browser and just log off from the computer. So I'll show you how to log off. I know you know how to log off, but still I just want to show it. Okay, so just click on log off and you'll be getting another screen over there, PC. Okay, so these are the accounts which we have just created. So our Rocky is administrator, Rocky standard is a standard user account, standard 2 is another standard account, and guest account. So I have 4 user accounts. So these are collectively known as user accounts. User accounts are of 3 types: administrator, standard, and guest. Okay, so this was a brief revision. Okay, so I have not assigned password for Rocky, that's administrator, so it will not ask me password. Okay, so it did not ask me password. And let me log off once again. If you remember, I have created password for standard account, so I'll try to log in through that account which I have created password for. So yeah, it's asking me password. If I type password only, then it will I will be able to get that. So if you're an employer, then you create, if suppose that there are many people working under you and you want they share your PC as well, so you are the administrator, you are the owner of your PC, and you just create uh, as many as standard accounts as you want and assign password for them and just give it to them so that they can create files and folders in their account which will not disturb your account. So I'm not logged in. Okay, I'll just show you how to log in. I'll demonstrate here. Okay. Yeah, so it will prepare my desktop first because it's the first time I'm logging into that after the creation of that account. So once it prepares my desktop, the another important, interesting fact is each and every account. I mean, each and every user account can have their own desktop background, their own desktop, uh, you know, screensavers, themes, settings, configurations, everything. So it's really useful, guys. It's really helpful. Uh,
Okay, it's taking a bit while.
to prepare the desktop because it's the first time. Okay, so we have just come. So we'll change the background. Okay, just let me change the background. Okay, so we have changed the background of this standard user account. So he can create. He'll be having options to get into this drives, and he will be saving files, and he can create the restrictions as well. Uh, so that he can, I mean, like administrator can create restriction password so that no other person can log into his account. Okay, so let me just log off and let me switch to admin. So till now I just explained you how to create user accounts and how to assign password. I'll tell you how to delete user accounts, right? So just click on start and go to control panel and just click on this user's account safety. And yeah, of course you have these options also, like change your account picture. If you click on this and just log in and click on that button and change your profile picture, change picture. Okay, so the picture has been changed and you can just, okay, so as you can see here, the picture has been changed, profile picture, account picture, whatever you can say. So I don't want all these accounts. I will just delete this. I mean, disable this guest account. Okay, double click it, turn off guest account, and double click it, remove password, remove, and the password has been removed right now. But I will not be stopping to this. Like, I just want to delete the account completely. So delete the account. If you want to delete the files, just go ahead and delete the files which has been saved by standard user. And if you want to keep those files and delete his account, you just can keep the files and delete the account. So I have not created a, and I just want to delete the files right now. So I'll just click this and delete account. Click on delete account. Okay. So we have pretty much deleted the standard user, and this one also I will delete it. Delete the account, delete files, delete account. Okay. So as you can see here, there is an option given by Windows also, that what is user account. Pretty much everything you can just learn. You can read it if you have any doubts or something. And in my next video, I'll be telling you, really interesting facts. Like if you are an admin and suppose that you have created a folder over here like Rocky admin, if you don't want standard user account to, Access this files or access this folder, you can just do it. You can deny access, and how to do that I'll be telling you in my next video. So stay tuned, stay healthy, and I think it was useful. And right now you'll be able to create user accounts, delete user accounts, assign password for your user accounts, change profile pictures. Okay, so I'll be um, demonstrating you or showing you how to create restrictions for files and folders and disks, to deny access for other users, and to set password. Everything I'll be showing you in my next video. So take care, my friends, and see you in my next video. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.